Hello friends, I'm Col Chahal and the topic of today's video is how to introduce yourself during your SSB interview. Or in other words, when the interviewing officer asks you, tell me something about yourself, how should you answer this question? Now, before we look at the answer, let us understand कि interviewing officer आपको ये सवाल क्यों पूछते हैं और कब पूछते हैं. Now, this is a question which is asked right in the beginning of the interview. The intention of the interviewing officer is primarily to get you going for the interview. So he will be asking you this question to make you feel comfortable and put you at ease before he gets you going for the interview. So this is more like an icebreaker question. So make sure that you do not spend too much of a time answering this question, not more than 20 to 30 seconds to reply. Now, the major headings under which you could cover this question is, firstly, you could tell him what is your name and where have you come from. Secondly, you can tell him something about your parents and your siblings. Thirdly, you could talk about your hobbies and interests very briefly. Fourthly, you could tell him about any special achievement that you have had in your life in the recent times. And last of all, you could highlight your passion for joining the armed forces. So now let's say if I was Rakesh Kumar and I came from Chandigarh, and if I were to answer this question, my answer could have gone like this. I could have said, sir, I'm Rakesh Kumar, I come from Chandigarh. My father is an officer in the army posted in Chandi Mandir, Kant. My mother is a homemaker. I have one sibling, a younger sister, who's studying in class 9. In my spare time, I like to listen to good music, as also I like to read books on military history. During the recently conducted annual day sports meet of our school, I was adjudged as the best athlete of our school. So I'm very fond of outdoor activities and participating in physical outdoor sports. My greatest passion and dream is to join the armed forces and wear the uniform and serve my motherland. So this is the kind of answer that you could give. And you have to naturally frame your own answer. But important point to be kept in mind, when you give this answer, you should be prepared for giving him answers to all the follow-up questions that he may ask. Like let's say if you've talked about your interest in reading books on military history, he's surely going to ask you about the recent campaigns or whatever that you've read recently, and you should be aware of it. And similarly, if you've talked about sports and outdoor activities, he may ask you to maybe organize some activity, or he may ask you, he might want to know your passion for that particular sport. So whatever answer that you give, you should be prepared. It should be naturally genuine, only then can you be prepared for it. So give a genuine answer and speak from your heart. So this is how you could give a reply to this particular question. So I hope you'll find this video useful. Thank you.